I hope all 100 Democratic candidates running in 2020 presidential election that they all, I'm joking, but the 20-something, we got to have a little levity. But I'm hoping that all of the Democratic candidates will take the senator up on the pledge to only not take more than $250, because as he laid out, if you are taking more than that from this industry, then you need to explain to the American people why. We know too often that elected officials are bought and sold. I mean, that happens on the state level and federal level and local levels of government. And what Senator Bernie Sanders is saying is let the people know whose side you're on. Either you're on the side of the people or you are not. So come on, he dropped the mic on that one.
He sure did. One of the issues that's come out recently is that former Vice President Joe Biden has seemingly used GOP talking points against Medicare for All. How do we combat this misinformation, especially coming from who is currently in the top of the Democratic presidential field?
I think part of it is what Senator Sanders did right now today. He gave a speech about what Medicare for All is, why it is morally important, also why it is important from an economic perspective as well. And we have a decision to make in this country. As laid out when Social Security and Medicare, or Medicare in particular, for 65 years and older was laid out as a vision, many people at that time did not think that it could happen, but it happened. And really what Senator Bernie Sanders is talking about is expanding that from not just 65 and over, but to everybody in this country, so that they will have health care, that health care should not be commodified. He gave the example of Heinemann Hospital in Philadelphia, where we just came from, standing side by side with our sisters and brothers, our nurses, and also our other labor leaders whose members work at the hospital, and also patients like Maria, who has cancer, but standing strong and bold to say that Medicare for All is the way to go, and that hospitals should not be able to be purchased by vulture capitalists so that then they can bankrupt, say, at hospital and then sell it off to the highest bidder to build condominiums. Meanwhile, back in the city of Philadelphia and other places in the country, because we have a shortage of hospitals, or hospitals are closing all over the country, in rural areas and also in our urban areas, and it is immoral in every single way. But economically, it is problematic because citizens of this country will not have hospitals to go to. So it is important that in this presidential debate on the Democratic side, that the Democratic candidates make it very, very clear whose side that they're on. And if you are on the side of Medicare for All, then you are on the side of the people.
Absolutely. And I was at the Hahnemann Hospital event the other day.